friend, this is Amin from Amin Media. Thanks for joining me today. In this video, I'm going to be going around the interface, looking at the interface of this software, this Corel graphics software, so that you can get acquainted with most of the things that are staring you at the face. Okay, if you look up here, you see a CorelDRAW X7, whatever they wrote there. So this place is called the title bar. Alright, if you look under it, you see another bar which is called the menu bar, with a bunch of things that you can use to navigate around the software as you do your project. We'll be looking at most of these things as we go through the course, so that you know what they do, how they can help you work. Alright, the next one is this, which is called a standard bar, with a whole bunch of things that you can do. Actually, you can find most of these things just a shortcut of the things you can find at this menu bar. All right, the standard bar, that's what it's called. So the next one we're looking at here is called the property bar. This is the property bar, this bar right here. Okay, so there's the title bar, there's the menu bar, there's the standard bar, and this is the property bar. The property bar actually shows the property of any tool you select here, or any object that is on your page. Okay, so I'm going to draw some bunch of stars here. Draw in a rectangle, draw a circle or ellipsis. Can also draw polygon. Okay, so this is how it works. As the pick tool is showing the property of the pick tool. I don't want to choose this. It was actually showing the property of this. So it's showing the property of the pick tool. If I change any other tool here, it will change here, start showing the property of that tool according to what it works. Okay, how it works. So if I choose this text tool, it now changes the property and gives you more options on how you want to do. You want to bold your text, you want to italicize it, okay, you want to underline it. If I choose the zoom tool, it changes to the property of a zoom tool. Okay, that's how all these things will change according to functionality of each of them. Okay, so let me go back to the pick tool. So if I pick this rectangle here, you can see it changes to the property of a rectangle. Okay, I can do some bunch of things to this rectangle. Alright, let me color it. I can actually change the rotation of a rectangle using this place. If I say 90 degrees, it changes to 90 degrees. Alright, I'm going to go back. So if I change and click this ellipsis, it shows the property of the ellipsis. Then if I change and click the polygon, it changes, shows the property of the polygon. So that is how the property bar works. So I'm going to delete those things because so this is the property bar. The next bar we're gonna be looking at is the toolbox. This is called the toolbox. All right, you can even get more tools. If you click here, you can add more tools if you want. All right, this is the ones that are showing up here that we can use. If you think something you want to use is not showing up here, you can reset the toolbar, customize it to your text, to whatever you want to do. So you can scroll and put a bunch of things that you think are not showing up. Okay, so your text, like this one is not showing, this one is not showing, you can add them there. Okay, whatever you want to do. All right, toolbox. Now if you look here, this is called the navigation bar. Okay, this navigation bar helps you navigate between the pages. I have 3 pages here, so if I click page 2, it shows me what's on page 2. Okay, I go back to page 3 because that's where I am right now. So this is navigation bar. Okay, beneath it is document palette. Okay, this is actually a color palette. All right, it's actually empty. Let's do something here. Let me add a new document. All right, let me just say okay for the cost purpose. All right, if you see here, there is nothing here. That is how it's on default. If I add a rectangle and put a color to it, you see the color blue shows up here. All right, it will keep stacking any color that I choose. It will keep stacking them up right here. You see what I mean? Keep stacking them up right here. It can stack them up to this point. So it's saving those colors for me for future use so that I don't go finding them. Let me close this out. Sorry, let me close this out. I don't need it. Okay, we're back to our page. So this is called the document palette. It shows every color of any document, any object, anything you've done here with colors. It shows it here. Okay, like I showed you the example of the rectangle. Let's use this one. If I click a new color, it shows up. See that? If I click a new color again, all right, let me click this one. I think that color is already there, so it's not gonna show. All right, it comes. I click another color. So that's how it's gonna be working with any new color that I choose. It stacks it up here. Okay, now this one I like is called the color palette. This is the color palette where you choose any color you want to use for anything you have here, whether I call it text or any other thing you have here. This is where you choose the color. It's called the color palette. There are more colors here than you are seeing, so this is what it can show you for now. So if you want to see more colors, you can click here and it brings out the color, all the colors that you can choose from, right? This is how it works. You can also click there again to dock it. Okay. Actually, normally I do not leave my color palette at this point. I love moving it. I love keeping it somewhere here. So if you hover over these three dots on it, you'll find these dots around these bars everywhere. Like here, if you find it here, you know you can move it. This here, you know you can move it. Once you hover over, it changes to this sign that I don't know what it's called. It looks like a cross. If you know what it's called, you can leave me a comment below. Thank you. So anywhere you find it, you can actually move it. So if I take this color palette, I love keeping it here. I enjoy when it's at the top of this place. That's where I use it most. So if you want to move this what's it called, document palette to, you can move it to this default area, or you can move it, keep it here. It's there for you. Anytime you choose a color, it gives you more space. All right, you can keep it here, keep continue doing your work. All right, so I'm going to take it back to where it was before, so let it stay there. But my color palette will be here because I like it staying there. All right, the next thing I want to show you is this is called the scroll bar. Actually, you can use this to move the page. You can move the page from right to left or from left to right, anyhow you want it. So if I move this like this, see it's moving. Okay, I'm gonna leave it again. Now this another scroll bar. This one is for you to move the page from top to bottom or from bottom to top. That's how it works. All right. Wow. So the last thing I'm going to show you on this video, because it's getting a little long. I know some other videos will be longer than this when it start getting interesting. So this is called the ruler. All right. Most times I love using this ruler when I want some things to be in line with each other to make sure they are at the same point. Okay, so how does the ruler work? This is how it works. Uh, you can just drag and drop it. You can drag and drop it. Okay, so deleting it. I don't need it in this page, so I'm deleting it. All right, I think that's the last thing. There are some other things that should have been here, but I closed them. I don't want to open them again. You will come across them as you work with your CorelDRAW. It wouldn't be an issue, okay, because you will learn most of these things and how to them. This I think is are the basic things you need to know about the interface of this CorelDRAW software. Okay guys, if you enjoyed this video, I'd like you to subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up. Click the like button. You can also click the bell icon to get notification on our subsequent videos will be coming soon. Thanks once again for watching. See you in the next video.